Every country has its own set of rules dictating etiquette and proper behavior during business meetings. This presentation highlights the differences between American and Indian dining experiences. A dinner in India is much different, and following American cultural rules could cause offense with Indian business partners. In America, it is professional to arrive earlier than the decided time and be prepared to start on arrival. However, this practice would cause nothing but frustration when meeting for business under Indian cultural norms. In India, it is common practice to arrive at the meeting place 15 to 30 minutes after the agreed upon time. Indians are not being rude or non punctual, they are just arriving at the time they are used to. In America, it is socially acceptable to enthusiastically greet a child first or greet younger members of a group before the elderly. In India, this is extremely disrespectful. It is proper to show respect for the oldest members of the group by greeting them first with a bow. It is also proper practice to remove shoes at the entry to a household, and it is offensive to leave shoes on. Lastly, upon arrival, you must wait to be seated. Seating yourself in America might be acceptable, but you must wait to be seated in India to avoid offending your host. All of these practices are improper in India. It is extremely rude to pick up your phone and leave for a conversation. No matter how important the phone call, you must be formally excused to use your phone. It is best to just leave it off. In India, the proper dining etiquette involves eating with your hands. Utensils are not used, and all foods are consumed by using hands. It is okay to be messy, this is expected. It is very important to avoid using your left hand when eating, and never use your left hand to shake someone's hand, and never reach for or pass food with your left hand. The left hand is traditionally involved in the bathroom hygiene, and it is extremely offensive to use this hand at the dinner table. In some cultures, it is polite to eat all of the food on your plate and might be considered rude to leave food. However, in India, it is expected that you leave food on your plate, and eating everything may look gluttonous. It is also rude to thank your host for the food. Instead, it is polite to help them with cleanup and, when appropriate, invite them over for a future meal. We hope you have enjoyed this presentation and can identify the differences between American and Indian business culture. It is important to know the proper culture of the country you are traveling to if you want to be able to perform proper business meetings.